Intentions, and I'm back with a brand new video for you guys today. So today I'm going to be talking about pretty much what I carried off from my last video, which was the things that you really don't need to pack for a convention, but this time it's going to be things that you do need to pack for conventions. And still, this is the same idea of pretty much that this is stuff that, like, you are pretty much, like, it doesn't matter what size the convention is, it's just necessities, and you guys are definitely going to need this stuff. So first off, what I'm going to tell you guys is that the first thing that you guys are definitely going to need is a lint roller, okay? Mainly because I have dogs and animals, like I have dogs, but if you guys have any kind of animal that sheds, like cats and like maybe you have a bunny or something like that, a lint roller comes in handy, even like a small little travel size one. And mainly that's because like you may like lint roll like your cosplays before you pack them, but in the suitcase there might be extra hair, or you may have not gotten everywhere, and this is just an extra way. Plus there's no hair in a hotel room, which is great. So that's definitely a thing that you guys are going to need. Another thing is that you guys are going to need at least 2 outfits, like just regular street clothes. Depending on like the timeline you're saying there. For our Denver Comic Con, we're saying all 3 days, I'm going to pack 2 outfits. Well, I'm packing pretty much 1 outfit. I'm going up in one, and then I'm packing another one. So make sure they're super simple, like shorts and a t-shirt, a tank top. You guys don't need anything, like you don't need 25 like I said in the last video. This should just be something that's one thing, like a romper or something like that, and maybe some like sandals, like flip-flops or something like that. That's just super easy. Or even if you compare it with like a heels that you're going to cosplay, and that would be like A1, man. If not, just bring regular street clothes. Or like street shoes. You only need 1 pair. Alright, you just don't need any other pairs. So definitely have 1 pair of street shoes, okay, if like you're going to cosplay in heels. So make sure you have that. Make sure if you're cosplaying in heels though, make sure you bring like a small pair of like flats with you and keep them in your bag. Depending on whoever's carrying the bag is good. Another thing is that you guys are definitely going to need a con backpack, which we have one. And pretty much this backpack is just pretty much where you put your cameras, your posters, phones, chargers, food, okay, because I get really hangry, okay, because I'll be like energy, and then I'll just like crash and I get really grumpy, and then I ruin like kind of everyone's day, which isn't good. So make sure you have that. You guys are definitely going to bring up like spare makeup with you guys. So even if one person's like, oh, I'll pack the makeup and everything like that, you guys aren't probably going to be all the same skin tone, so make sure you bring your own foundation and concealer and eyeshadow, because you know everything's different. Even if they say like they have the jumbo palette, like just be careful and make sure you bring your own, and make sure they send you a picture of it or you see it before you decide to tell them like, okay, go ahead and pack it, because you might not be able to use it. If you guys definitely know, I wear contacts because my vision's kind of poor. Actually, it's very poor. Make sure you guys bring, like, if you guys have a travel size solution thing, I bring an extra travel size one too, mainly because my contacts are, they have the 3% hydrogen peroxide in the big bottles and stuff like that, and that's because it helps clean my lenses better, and I don't know, it helps them with my eyes so they don't, like, because my eyes get irritated easily sometimes, so it doesn't irritate them as badly. So make sure like you bring like 2 travel size ones, and be careful because you definitely don't want someone to knock them over. And don't forget your glasses case either, because if you guys are bringing your glasses with you, you guys are definitely going to want to make sure to like put them in the case, just in case someone sits on them, steps on them, anything like that, they can break. Put them in the case so the case protects them, and it's helpful, trust me. I've been a couple times where I'm like, like a little mini heart attack happens. I'd bring only 1 charger, okay, because I know pretty much all my friends have the same phone as me, which is an iPhone, which is what I record on, because I'm broke. So that's definitely something. Don't bring a million items. You only need to bring your main cosplays that you're cosplaying as. If your group really hasn't decided yet what it's going to cosplay, or if you guys are playing around with ideas still and you haven't ordered anything, then don't set up a set like lineup yet. And if you guys are just saying, oh, well, we'll just pack this one just in case, for actually don't pack it. It's mainly because doing more cosplays in a day is really difficult. Like, I know I'm doing 2 in one day, and like it's a lot. It's difficult to do 2 in a day, and one of my friends I think is doing 3 in one day. So I recommend, like, if you guys don't know if you're like, if it's like a set thing then don't pack it, and make sure you tell them, like, I'm not packing it unless it's going to be set. Unless we have what time we're going to change, then don't do it. Another thing that you guys are definitely going to need at conventions is, especially if like it's in a downtown area, you guys need to map out the restaurants and how far they are from the convention center, so you guys are able to see like how long it's going to take to walk there, because walking's not that bad. For our Denver Comic Con one, because I don't know why, but they all wanted McDonald's, and Subway was the closest thing. It was on freaking 16th Street. No, they all wanted freaking McDonald's, so we all had to, like, well, not all of us, but me, a girl named Maddie, and Parker had to walk down there, and oh my god, it took forever. So make sure you have everything mapped out, okay guys, because if not, it kind of ends poorly. Make sure you have like the set times if you're doing more than one cosplay, that you have it written out and typed out on a piece of paper, that like, this is what time we're changing, what time we're eating. And I know it sounds like kind of like micromanagement, but it's something that really works, because if it's not micromanaging, you're like, oh, well, we'll just go up around like this time, or maybe we'll change around here. That doesn't work well, and nothing gets done well. Because I know one of my friends really wants to do, because I'm doing Love Live with her, and she really wants to do like a music, like a dance and stuff like that, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do it with you. P.S. I've never watched this anime, so I don't think I ever will either. Like, I don't know. It doesn't really interest me, but I'm gonna do it for her, because bless this little girl's heart, I love her. Mwah. But you know, make sure you have like set times for that, because they really don't have a set time, and I'm like, well, these are the 2 days I'm doing it, and I'm not doing it on Saturday, because Saturday's packed. Whereas Saturday, we're doing our group adventure time and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and our friend has to paint herself, so like, she's being Marceline, like, come on guys. So make sure you have that. Don't bring, like, if it's during the school year, don't bring like wait, and no, this is a good thing. We're talking about the things you do need to bring. Okay, so another thing that you guys are definitely going to need to bring is bring some extra makeup brushes, just in case like some get ruined or other people use them for their makeup, and you're like, dude, come on, I don't have like makeup cleaner here, and it gets really, really annoying fast. Alright, I guess another thing that I would definitely bring, if you guys don't know what like kind of hotel you're staying in yet, like if like one of your friends reserved it and stuff like that, and you're not sure, I told you guys not to bring this in the last video, but just in case you guys don't know what kind of room you're staying in, I would bring a pillow just in case, and depending on how long the car ride is, bring a pillow, because you guys might want to sleep. But from Colorado Springs to Denver, it's like an hour or maybe longer and stuff like that. Definitely bring a wallet, and my wallet has like a strap around the wrist. Oh, excuse me, sorry. So, like, I can kind of like fling my wrist and it won't go flying. And make sure you have like dedicated spaces in your backpack for those type of items, so you know where they are and everything will be fine, and you don't lose anything, because losing stuff causes a lot of stress. I remember, I think it was me, I lost my phone in the backpack and I couldn't find it, and I was freaking out, and it came to be that it was at the bottom of the bag, and no one told me where they were putting it and stuff like that, and it's hell. And you guys will need a backpack. Don't bring a really small one, okay? Bring like a decent sized one, like, I wouldn't say like a little bit smaller than a school backpack, mainly because of like, if you guys, people want to take pictures and stuff like that, you want to put your phones in a safe place, you want to put your wallets in a safe place, and you just want to put all your stuff in one designated bag, and make sure your name's in it and a number, because I lost my wallet at Anime Fest, and I was lucky enough that someone actually gave it like to like the help people, like where they, like the lost and found area, and I was able to get it back, and I was honestly blessed, because that still had a lot of money in it, and it had like a credit card in there, and my IDs and stuff like that, and I was like really thankful that they gave it to me, I was like, thank God. Alright, like, whew. Alright, make sure if you guys are driving up there, just in case, bring like a spare car key with you. Also, at the hotel room, get as many keys as you can. I think like the most you can have is like 4 or 3. And this is just in case like the group splits up. Okay, so every person can have one, especially the adult that's staying with us definitely gonna have a car key like by himself. And then we're gonna split the keys between us. And that's just because, like, if one person's like, oh, well, I'm going to take, like, a group back to the hotel room and I'll catch up with you guys later, we're like, alright, we'll see you then, and they can get in. And if we're, like, at the pool or something like that, we don't have our phones on us, they'll be able to know. So make sure you guys can get as many room keys as possible. And if you guys are putting more people in your room than you're supposed to, like we do sometimes, then definitely make sure that they come in at a separate time than you, because you don't want everyone there at the same time, because, ooh, you guys can get in trouble for that. Ooh, it's like a fine, man. You can get a fine, okay? So make sure you guys know what you're doing. Definitely bring some Vaseline and stuff like that to put on your face to moisturize. I do that every once in a while because my skin gets really dry here in Colorado. So I have to put Vaseline on my face. Make sure you bring like a little travel size one with you and stuff like that. And make sure you really like clean your face before you go to the convention and you're really relaxed about everything. You don't want to be tense before, and because it adds a little more stress onto you about like getting ready in the morning and stuff like that. Another thing is definitely have some set times, and just like have set times for like when you're going to do this kind of stuff. And I'm gonna stop the video right here and I'll be right back for a second. So make sure you guys have set times for whenever you guys are gonna wake up in the morning, because if you don't, it's horrible. Like if you guys just, because I wake up around noon or like 11 or 10 and stuff like that. Depends on how late I stay up. And if you guys, like, many people like to wake up early even if they do stay up late, and so this is just able to help you, like, everyone wakes up at the same time, everyone gets ready at the same time, and make sure, like, your room is clean, because if it's not, it can add, it's horrible, especially if, like, your parents are one of those people who are like, your room has to be clean before you go anywhere. It's the worst. But, definitely make sure that, and don't lose your pass. Keep it on, like, a lanyard if you, really want to. I have like a couple lanyards. I have my my Coke one up there, which is like, I got it from a Coke bottle, which was pretty cool. I have my M&M one, which I got in New York, and I have one that says "fuck you" all around it, which is pretty sweet. And I have one from my high school, which I don't really use. It's just kind of there. But make sure like you have your lanyard on there, and you know, you can keep like keys, your room key and stuff like that, and your money and stuff like that on there, and it just makes it super easy. But if you guys don't have a lanyard, that's cool. Use your wallet and stuff like that, and don't lose your wallet, because I did. Whew, panic attacks. And another thing, guys, is definitely make sure you bring, like, I have a little con notebook where I write down, where is it? I don't know where it is. I lost it. Great. I lose a lot of things. But, it's like a little notebook, and pretty much it has every cosplay that we're doing. And pretty much around the times right now we're going to change. We're not really sure about that, and since I've already been to DCC, I already know where the restaurants are, so I don't have to map that kind of stuff out. So pretty much this is kind of like the end of the video. It's like 2 minutes long. I should get added onto the other video, which you guys aren't even gonna know. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Alright, and don't forget to subscribe to our video, which should be on this side, and our subscribe should be on this side, and our next video, recent video, should be over here, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye! Mwah.